Hello everyone, Suzanne here. It's been a little while since I've connected with you, and we've all been on a journey, and we've all been on our own individual journeys. And what I want to bring to you today is a little something about our collective journey and the impact that I see it having. So over the next, 2 or 3 videos that I will share with you, I'm going to talk a little bit about disillusionment. I think that disillusionment is probably the most powerful, the most sacred of tools that life or God has in store for us. And this wonderful man called Ram Dass, who some of you might know, talks about it as fierce grace. So what does all of that mean? So to be a little personal for a minute, I've been on my own journey recently of disillusionment. And disillusionment isn't just disappointment, and it isn't even just grief and loss. Disillusionment is really when the reality of what life is touches in to the identity, the story that we that we make up about ourselves. And it's not just our story, it's also a cultural story, it's also a collective story. So in my journey, I've been revisiting some of the existentialists, particularly, not Heidegger, the Fear and Trembling guy. What's his name? It'll come to me, or it won't. This is what happens. But what the existentialists remind me of is that at some point in our life, we all come into something of an existential crisis, and where we are no longer certain of not just what the world is, not just of what will happen, but who we are in all of this. And this really unwraps us in some very profound ways. And I think what I see is so many of the young people that I'm seeing now, this is their first time where they're really disillusioned with life, with who they are, with how they saw themselves in the future. And I'm grateful that I get to have lived this long, because I have, as many of us have, endured loss, endured a crisis of identity, a crisis, even a demoralizing crisis, where our sense of how the world actually is really challenged, that we can't see clearly the goodness or the love that we so have believed is there. And we have triumphed over those things. We have survived those things. I see so many disheartened, really quite broken-hearted young people that have just entered into this at this point in their life. And I can't give them hope. I don't know where hope really is And it is not my task. It is my task to accept whatever is there, whatever is happening, no matter how horrid or beautiful. And so as I've been journeying with my existentialist friends, Kierkegaard, that's the guy. Did I say that before? I said Heidegger before. It's Kierkegaard. Soren Kierkegaard, a Christian existentialist. And he says that faith is a passion. And what we often are experiencing at this time is not passion. It doesn't feel like passion. It feels empty. It can feel very angry and rageful and resistant to what is happening. It can feel very apathetic. It's like, I don't know how to care. I don't know where to put my love and my attentions. And it can be quite a devastating thing to the story of who we are, who we think we are, and how life is supposed to be. So for today, I'm going to offer you one thing, and that is to join me in offering no resistance. No resistance to what this is. If you're feeling whatever you're feeling, angry, guilty, fearful, apathetic, this is okay. This is the crucible. This is alchemy. This is what we cannot do for ourselves, but love and grace can do if we stay open to it. So accept your resistance. Allow room for everything. And let life or God do its work. So for today, I offer an invitation. I ask you to invite yourself into this time of disillusionment where we don't know who we are and we don't know what it will be. But we can begin to surrender our story because there is so much suffering in the story of how we should be, how life should be. And we just allow a little space for how it is, for how we are. Thank you. Let me know truly how you are. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.